Invincible, invincible. Oh, it's telling me invincible. Above, I am. Yeah, one. Ooh, if I get be home run, show me how you do. I wanna shut down the club with you. Hey, you are the wild one. I'm cool and stupid and I'm out the pop music. And then I don't care tonight, we don't care tonight. Like love, get that. Surprise, ain't no eye. Oh, eyes, no die. Ooh, and then that one too. And then loot up the bottle. And then tomorrow. Then tomorrow. Then supermodels. Hey, you are a wild one. Ooh, if I took out and be a home run, show me how you do. I wanna shut down the club with you. Hey, you like the wild one. Rockin' up and then go knocker. Then knocker. Make a move. Oh, then come through. Oh, then they came out. Then it showed. The private show. The private show. Anything. Hey, you're a wild one. Ooh, about to get on be a home run. Show me how you do. I wanna shut down the club with you. Hey, you like the wild one. I'm the one. Yeah. Tell me on the other side of me. I'm never thought you'd see. Yeah.
Under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight.
With you.
Marcus Walden is on the mound for Game 2. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Coming home. Tell the world I'm coming
First
home.
pitch on its way.
Let the rain
On the
wash
outside black,
away
the pitch called for a
all the
strike.
pain
Guys, this
of
Red Sox ball club
yesterday.
entering play
No,
here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
We're forgiving my mistake. I'm
Just a double-digit
coming
winning
home.
streak that maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Where I belong. I never felt so strong yet.
Keep it going.
Yeah, now I can't try. Whenever you're with me, oh yeah, and tired. And like the door.
Swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
I hate that song when it comes on the day another dawn. The Mitchell is never gone, and the club lights come on. The season to be a puppet, so to be shown.
Swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
He does not leak with that.
But I ain't finished grown.
Stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every
day, another dawn. Then it keeps you in the restart be better in the morning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and
I carry on. I'm coming home, coming home. Come on!
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew
all
there.
the pain of yesterday.
He's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment.
The same pitch.
South, that'll kill you.
Come on.
Offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches.
So be my
the
first
more
walk.
pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
I can see it.
Payoff pitch one more time.
No, keep on. Come on.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Come on. Come on.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Made me forgave me on my soul coming, but I'm coming.
2 out, nobody on. That misses 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Here now the 2-2.
Come on. Bite.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in. Digging in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Now here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, start
ever since I can remember, everything out of
and that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Runner goes for second. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
And now they'll have back on me.
He extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary
because everything is done and dark and
you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder up, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
To escape what's inside me. Amongst the
Smoke after sitting out last night's game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Turn your back on me.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9
would you be
games,
scared?
and you know he wants double digits.
And then just because everything is not in talking of.
Send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double digits. Say, 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brendan Lau. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking him down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Pilar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
That is good. The shortstop. Really.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Michael Chavis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Adames picks it up, and there's 1 down now. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on.
Alright, I'm trying to get out of this.
Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now, Christian Vasquez. Previous history with Blake Snell. 2 hits in 7 tries. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of
Good
stuff
morning.
like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul.
The short number.
Ready on 0-2. Runner breaks for third. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Damn it.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is inning number 3.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
We're not a fan of bring the bird.
And it's quickly 0-2. Zanino stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of the season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Zanino is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hole, 0-2. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So with one out, a reminder that MLB The Show is your home for Boston Red Sox baseball all season long as you take a look at what's coming up here for the Sox in the week ahead. In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
He's got it. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the air out toward right field.
Come on.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Red Sox. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martinez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded by Zobrist. What a play. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Meadows is there, 2 down. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners on the move for second. A bouncer up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch pulled toward right center field. Pilar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be Willie Adames. Pops this one up. Chavis over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batter, the first baseman.
What?
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
And here's Jose Peraza.
Okay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this new inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Pitch on its way down to Zunino.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
And with one swing of the bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Zobrist. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Riding in once again, Joey Wendell, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 0-1 the count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But the Rays are back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ben Zobrist is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Martinez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Drilled on the ground is short, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And there he goes towards second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Back up to, oh, no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And stepping up now, Jose Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Grounded down the third baseline, but this gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Scooped up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Smoke toward the hole, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Willie Adames. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick? And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Now back, third baseman.
Too low, 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Last half of the seventh here, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, 1 out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now in the box, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. In now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's running. Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nate Eovaldi will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Mike Zunino will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Rowe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Clearly working bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Runners on first with 1 down. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Manuel Margot will come on now and pinch run here.
The first baseman, G-Man.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. G-Man Choi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Damn it.
Curveball that time, but he's able to make a contact to keep this at-bat going. Another full count pitch home, and he Finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat. Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at
That was a tough game.
Another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
4-2 the final score tonight. Both Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Walden wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Nate Eovaldi works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I had to try my best to decode what she was actually talking about because...
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten.
What? I had an idea. Can I get the same thing? The bread with the cream cheese? What? What do you want it? Like maybe 5, 6.
Oh, here we go.
Steven! Pasta. Steven! Can I have pasta instead? Or with that?
With bread?
Yeah, with the bread.
Okay.
Yeah. For real. Sorry about that, guys.
Pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And
come
great
on.
extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
And, guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now, Marcus Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Meadows coming in on it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. And now the runner's trying for third. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows is there, and he'll make... Striding into the box, Willie Adames. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in this swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brendan Lau is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
This is skied into short left center. Wilson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind up and the 0-1 on the ground to third. He's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Here now is Rafael Devers, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bradley playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. So here's Mike Zunino. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. It swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here Here he comes again, 1-2. Saws him off here as his ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in, Daniel Robertson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bradley is there. 2 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Kiermaier is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's
Come
there
on, that was very smooth.
Russell Martin now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Back to the top of the order now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. On the move is Martin. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing. He's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Zobrist has a play. He's got it 1 away. One out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Taken, but called a strike. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Designated hitter.
Wind up and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there.
Come on.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first.
I'm hitting everything right in this groove,
That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Finally,
Line, that's a base hit.
Now back.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
he's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Meadows back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. The relay throw on to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the knees, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
I'm not.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys in a scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit hard back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, first
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball looked at here for strike
hitting
one.
everything on this.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Ready for another chance, Russell Martin. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And there he goes towards second. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
Come on! This is ridiculous!
First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Striding in, Daniel Robertson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Kiermaier. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And bottom of the inning now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. Here's the first pitch to him. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So striding in, Marcus Wilson, a hit in 2 tries so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitters.
Reined in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching. You can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Austin Meadows will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Count now a ball and a strike. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe, and a strikeout victim twice in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Just hung in there on that one. And here's a drive sent out to deep left center.
Oh my God.
Is it high enough to get over the monster? It is gone. A home run.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. Zobrist shading to his right. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up in the throwing. Slapped hard the opposite way. Meadows has it, and there's
Come
one
on!
away.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Skied in. To straightaway right. Meadows moving back. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Bogarts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fastball in there for a called strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Digging in now, Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes last time up. The first delivery to him on the way.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat, but a little unlucky. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over. Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Big key to stealing third base is getting a good jump. Even though this throw from the catcher bounces to third, the poor jump at second cost him the stolen bag.
Out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gets through for a one-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. On the move is Martin. Second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Now batting, Austin Meadows. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Oliver Drake comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 47.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Now the Red Sox DH, Dustin Pedroia. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. They get the force at the plate. On to first to complete the double play. stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... We are into extra innings, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a... base runner to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Bradley back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He was set down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ben Zobrist. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. A winning run is at first base. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Kevin Pillar get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Adames picks it up. 1 there. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion.
I had to do that, man. Exactly I didn't want to do that, but I had to. The game was cheating. Because I was getting good hits, but the ball wasn't dropping in.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Eduardo Rodriguez
wins his third of the
season, working all the way into extra innings in this start. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.
I'm done, guys.